Aura, a term that has taken the internet by storm. Last time, we talked about the good of aura farming, the definition of it, its greatest users, how some people take it just a little bit too far, and even new terms such as aura lobbying. Definitely check that video out. And although the term aura farming is only used when it's people trying to boost their reputation, aura is not only used in that light. Aura is on a spectrum.
Aura loss.
Kind of like Kai Cenat. Aura is something that, although it can boost you to levels you never thought possible, it can also take away everything you've built. And here is where we get to the term known as aura loss.
I just saw Yamcha. I just saw Yamcha.
Aura loss is the action of losing the aura so many people attempt to attain. Whether it's gloating too early in a match, thinking you're looking a lot cooler in your head than you actually are.
Okay, look, I'm not a Drake White Knight. Y'all know that I thought Kendrick Lamar won the thing, but I am a fan of both of them, okay? Back then, this was fire. Back when Drake did this, everybody in the crowd was feeling it. Now they want to put it in 2025 and be like, look at Drake corny ass. You're not with that, bro.
Or even just completely embarrassing yourself. And that's what we're going to get into today. And there are so many examples I could choose from, whether from fiction, movies, or even life. And yes, when I mean life, I mean your life. You not safe, nigga. Because I know there was definitely a time where you were in class and they were like, all right, class, does anybody have a question? Oh, I have a question. Miss, Mom?
This never happened to me. This never happened to me. I never once in my life called my teacher mom. Thank the Lord that never happened to me.
Yeah, if you ever called your teacher mom in class, you definitely lost some aura, my nigga. Aura loss can happen to anybody, yes, including myself. I'll tell y'all a quick little story. There was a time we were doing experiments with Pepsi and Mentos in middle school, where the Pepsi would shoot out in the sky and splatter all over the floor. Now, the Pepsi would land in the same spot every single time, and the teacher specifically told us not to stand in that spot. But the thing is, in that class, I had a crush on the finest Latina transfer student in the entire school. I'm not.
What he's about to get into has happened to me. Not with the exact same thing. I'm gonna tell y'all that story after he finishes his.
Beating the Snow Bunny allegations, but there was a fine brunette in there too. And there was just one nerdy black girl in the back of the class I was always trying to get on. I don't know, I kind of wanted everybody. So when it was my turn to do my Pepsi and Mentos project, I had the bright idea to go into the square where the Pepsi would fall and have the Pepsi fall on me. I thought I was gonna come out that bit looking like Marlon, looking like that one hippo from Madagascar too. All the ladies gonna see me wet and get wet. But that was not what happened. That Pepsi landed on me, nigga. Disgust. I swear all the girls are looking at me like, oh, I think he got cooties. And ran out the room. I smelled like Pepsi all day. I sat next to one of my homeboys, fainted. Everyone else in the class laughing. I was known as Pepsi Boy for that entire day. Nigga, I want to be known for that shit. And the reason why I pulled this stunt to begin with, the Latina girl in the back, I sadly found out that she was taken the next week. Like, man, oh, hell.
Hey, bro, I feel this on a whole nother level, bro. Okay, let me tell y'all my story, right? One time, this was middle school, right? This was 5th grade, actually. I know exactly what grade it was, right? So we were doing this English thing where it was like, oh, the teacher would write a sentence on the whiteboard and you would use annotations, right? To see this, that, and the third. Crossing out letters that are words that don't need to be there. Underlining emphasis. Quotation marks that aren't there. Things of that nature, right? So I went up to the board and the word that I was supposed to cross out was a little high, right? But there was this girl that I had a crush on in the class. So instead of grabbing the chair, stepping on it to reach the letter and underline it, I reached up as high as I could to try and underline it. And I ended up crossing out the word under it. And my teacher was like, why did you cross that out? And I was just like, I couldn't reach the other letter. And everybody started laughing at the nigga, bro. Everybody started laughing at me, bro. I was like aura dead.
No, dog. And that is probably the day I lost the most aura in my entire life. There is so many different examples of aura loss, starting from really low scale to astronomical.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
Try it.
Now, the really low-scale examples of aura loss, like stuttering, yeah, they're embarrassing, but you could just shake them off. You'll be alright. You might think of it in the shower.
I need to say that was like my worst aura moment of all time. What that happened in the class. I never had an aura loss like that ever again.
Fall to your knees, but it won't ruin you. Losing aura astronomically could not only damage your career, it will literally change how people mentally perceive you. Like, look at this new episode of JJK. The way Naoya was putting hands on...
Whoa, come on, Zeph. I didn't watch the new episode of JJK, bro.
Choso had everybody.
At least 50 times.
Oh! It has gotten to the point where I've
Bro, he could have put a spoiler, bro. He could have put a spoiler alert, bro.
seen this gif get recreated in every context, and it's barely been a week. People are putting Choso on fraud watch because of this. And what's so crazy about this? Choso literally won this fight. But does anybody care? No! Despite the fact that Naoya's the bigger fraud. And that just goes to show you, aura loss is that damaging. Dragon Ball be having aura losses so bad, the moment of the aura loss be more popular than the character itself. I swear people know this pose more than they know Yamcha himself. The aura losses in Dragon Ball be so bad, the people who constantly lose their aura get clowned on more than the actual frauds on the same cast. And we could take this to real life. Like,
but the thing is, Chatsu is a goat though. Chatsu's a goat, bro. He sacrificed himself so that everybody could get away. He didn't know that it wasn't gonna do shit, but he sacrificed himself. So, with that being said, Chatsu, if he didn't do that, would have been known as this weak-ass nigga. But he decided, you know what, Tien? I got you, my boy. Sacrifice himself. So now he's no longer looked at as a fraud, a loser. He's looked at the nigga who gave his life so that he could help his fucking friends. W Chatsu, bro.
At the Olympics, we had this hurdler from Haiti right here getting ready for the race.
Hey, Kendrick. Hey, Kendrick. I think Kendrick sent me this once. I think Kendrick sent me this, and he was pissed about it.
He was in front of the match gloating too. He was there telling everybody to watch the clock. Y'all about to get swept. But whole time, the only person who needed to watch the clock was you, because they run towards that first hurdle, and
Kendrick sent me this, and he was mad. Kendrick Haitian, he was so fucking mad.
Big foul!
Yeah, they turned his ass into Sonic in front of 80 million people. Yeah, my nigga, I'd be sick too. I will give and
I'm saying this to Kendrick. I said this to Kendrick.
Big foul!
Insane. This isn't even just an aura loss for him. This is a Haiti aura loss, bro.
Ass into Sonic in front of 80 million people. Yeah, my nigga, I'd be sick too. I will give him his respect. He did get up to finish the race, but this is the type of aura loss where I would have to air the entire arena out. I could give y'all some more sports ones. Let's take it to the NBA. Ben Simmons ruined his entire NBA career off of one moment. Passing up a wide open dunk when the only person guarding you is Trae Young is a indescribable level of aura loss. This man was touted to be the next LeBron James, and you're scared of niggas that are 5'11"? Woman got lies bigger than him. I just mentioned LeBron. We could take it to him. This man was on stage saying not three, not four, not five,
not six, not seven.
There's no way I made a 6'7" joke, bro. Help.
Hello?
Help!
Hello?
And proceeded to have damn near the worst series ever played by a superstar. Literally damaged his PR for an entire calendar year. And there's still people, even right now, that still discredit him due to this loss. That's how bad aura losses get. And the dangerous thing is, it could happen to anybody. Kai Cenat is a recent example.
The thing about LeBron, though, is he's not in aura debt. He did take that aura loss, but his aura gains were so astronomical. Yes, I'm glazing the nigga. His aura gains are so astronomical that isn't even, he's not in aura debt no more.
Example of aura loss. He's currently getting fried all over the internet for this new self-improvement arc he's pushing right now. And the internet's a crazy place, man. Niggas is getting fried for reading. And it's even gone crazy past that at this point. Look at these comments, bro. Nigga really existing in reality. I understand some of y'all might think it's performative. Kai's been very performative and fake before. But to see the generational aura loss and people being this mad about Kai Cenat doing this is low-key so weird. Over 50% of America can't even read past the 6th grade level. And there's this many of y'all frying him? Some of y'all niggas are lying. As corny as some of this...
Some of y'all niggas that's making fun of him can't read your damn self, bro. Hold on.
Some of y'all niggas are lying. As
you know where that thing is from? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Uncle Phil, Will Smith, Carlton Banks.
corny as some of this is, I would rather
It's my favorite show of all time. I know where that's from.
him push this any day than some of the other things he was pushing out towards kids, bro. There is 50 million problems in the world right now that require more anger than Kai Cenat reading. But that's the sad truth about aura loss. It is so cutthroat, niggas can't even improve their life.
My nigga, you reading a book? Hey, what up? This nigga reading a book. Nigga trying to improve his life.
One of the most popular moments of aura loss in fiction is Green Lantern.
Green Lantern's got this.
Oh my gosh, I saw this. This nigga got bodied.
Now, everybody knows the scene I just played, but Green Lantern be getting hoed so much more than this. He's literally the Yamcha of DC. I don't even know if y'all aware, in this exact same scene, he gets embarrassed again because Green Lantern gets up and tries to charge at Darkseid again,
And then
only to get grabbed by one hand and gets thrown to the ground. Like, this man in real life turned into Thomas the Tank Engine to try to take Darkseid out. Is this nigga serious? And I'm telling you,
This nigga
he's
serious?
always getting hoed. I can bring up one time in the comics where he almost got killed by a barely trained Robin. You almost got murked by somebody who isn't even older than Fortnite. I want you to keep that in mind. Like, you got niggas in the verse just taking his ring away like it's a chain. This nigga's just ass. Like, no, genuinely, what do you do? There's this comic where Green Lantern's going against Mary Marvel, and he proceeds to get his ass whooped. Mary Marvel uses his unconscious body to beat his girlfriend to death with it. Getting your unconscious body
death?
used as a weapon gotta be the most embarrassing thing I've never seen. This
Oh, nigga, that is an insane aura loss. Bro, that nigga's in aura depth for the rest of his career on the fucking earth. That means all of the years that they keep Green Lantern alive and make comics of him, he's in aura debt. This girl used your body, unconscious body, to kill your girlfriend. Oh my god.
nigga's actually ass. Peter Parker is also another superhero who constantly loses aura.
Okay, Zeph. You better chill out, my nigga. Chill out, my nigga. You gotta chill, Zeph.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, this man was so chopped, he genuinely had 10 out of 10 bombshell black cat throw up on his suit the moment he unmasked himself. Nigga, I would never show my face again. But one thing about Peter, he loses aura so much, he knows exactly how to take it away. I cannot tell you the amount of times he has completely embarrassed some of his opponents.
That's what I was about to say. I'm glad you came back, Zeph. I'm glad you came back because I was like, you going into the danger zone with this one, my nigga. He brought it back because even though Peter be losing aura, he gets that shit back real quick.
We all know the one scene in Civil War where Spider-Man almost took
Threw that shit right
Bucky's
back at
head
him.
off. There's been times where he has embarrassed all the Avengers on his own. With that black suit on, he was handing aura losses out to anybody. You saw how he did Harry?
Yeah. Bow, hello.
And not only did he embarrass Eddie in front of the Huz, this man made Eddie lose his aura so bad, the only person that could save him from his rut was Jesus Christ. One of the worst scenes I have laid eyes on is the gym scene against Flash Thompson. Peter made Flash lose every ounce
the
of
basketball
aura he ever
shit.
had
Come
in
on,
that gym
come on,
scene.
take it.
First, he was hitting him with pump fakes, switching the ball to each hand.
Fuck this scene here, bro. For the life of me, I hate this scene, bro. For everything in me, I hate this scene.
He then had that man looking more lost than a college student after graduation. And he proceeds to do him like this. And it was even worse when Flash tried to take the ball out of Peter's hands. His grip was making it impossible for the ball to even budge. His aura was emptier than Lil Mabu's bank account at this point. I don't even know what I would do in this scenario. I would have to hit the nigga with the... And the way Peter does him with the dunk at the end was insane. Now, I'm not letting Peter off the hook. He asked for a at the end was insane.
Does anyone know who this actress is? She looks like Aubrey Plaza, but it's not Aubrey Plaza.
Now, I'm not letting Peter off the hook. He asked for an ISO, and I ain't see a single dribble in sight.
That's... God damn it, Zeph. I noticed that shit the first time I watched this too. I said, this nigga didn't even dribble the ball.
You gonna need a passport for a travel that egregious. And the fact that he tried to dunk this hoe like Roddy Ricch.
Stop the cap.
Will Smith slapping Chris Rock will forever be known as one of the greatest oral losses known to man. There is people on this planet right now that will forever know Chris Rock for this moment and this moment alone. Now, some could even argue Will Smith lost aura here as well. You did all this for a woman who won't even give you the time of day. Dream's face reveal, I think we all know. How was the entire internet disappointed by that face reveal? People were really reacting like... Like, it's crazy. If you are a content creator and you face reveal, you are bound to lose some type of aura, including me. When I face revealed a year and a half ago, there was niggas real
jump scare at the beginning. See? This is why I have always been a face cam YouTuber / streamer, bro. I don't ever want niggas to be like, what does this nigga look like? And then get disappointed. I lose half my audience because niggas think I'm ugly. Yeah, fuck no.
Life in my comments talking about some, not everything gotta be revealed, bro. Nigga, I will harm you. Let's take it back to fiction. We got characters like Eleven just completely embarrassing herself in front of her whole...
That scream. Ah! How do I make this all about me? Let me stop.
Cool.
Angela!
Vecna, I made a whole review on, and I'm about to drop a 40-minute bomb on this. Vecna, I made a whole review on, and I'm...
The worst season I've ever watched. Bro, I have to agree, that shit is ass.
About to drop a 40-minute
last season was ass.
This nigga. We learned the term aura lobbing in the last episode. There is times where you will try to aura lob, and it turns into an aura loss. Like, you will set up a whole two-man being like...
Is it cute? Yeah, my nigga cute.
Only for the other girl to see your homeboy and be like... Chad from Bleach, Ichigo gave him the greatest alley-oop of all time, and not once in the series did he live up to this lob. And don't even get me started on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, fuck no.
I'm gonna talk about some characters that have lost aura in some extravagant ways, like Sasuke. Now, Sasuke is someone who's on the spectrum. Not like that. He is just as good of an aura farmer as he is someone who loses it. The law of equivalent exchange, that's what Edward was talking about. So although Sasuke is a top tier aura farmer, he has just as many moments where he lost it. I could take it as far back as episode 3 of the anime. Y'all remember when he kissed Naruto? I'm surprised the nigga lost no hoes after this. He needed to get nerfed. We could take it to Rock Lee. This man beat the highlights off this nigga and tried to steal his girl right after. I ain't gonna lie, that's my guy. People don't talk about this moment enough. He got handpicked by Kakashi, had the Orochimaru Diddy seal on his neck, and still had to get bailed out by Naruto in his fight against Gaara. And that Gaara fight made him realize how much of a gap there is between him and Naruto's powers. And when he tries to fight him in the hospital, he truly gets humbled. Now, this scene do be frying me some.
What about, I don't know if he's gonna bring it up, but what about the scene where Sasuke, the water jug, Sasuke does his whoosh, and it breaks the side, right? Or it creates a hole, and then Naruto does his Rasengan, and there's a little drip, and everybody's laughing at him, but then you look at the other side, and it's exploded.
Sometimes, not just because of Sasuke, but for Sakura. What was she trying to do running into this, bro? She moving like a deer in headlights. What was your plan? to die? But Kakashi stops their fight,
remember this.
and after seeing the damage between each of the
There it
water
is.
towers, Sasuke thinks he completely cleared Naruto.
There it is. He's about to
But
mention
when
it.
he jumps off the roof, he sees the damage Naruto did in the back and realized the competition wasn't even close. This ain't even counting all the times he got hold in Shippuden. How Killer Bee did him will be etched in history books. Buzz Lightyear had one of the worst aura losses of all time.
He tried to fly in and just landed and broke his shit, bro. Like,
He came into Andy's house thinking he was that nigga, bro. And you can't even blame him. The fit was clean, the laser was on point, and all Woody had for comp was a string on his back. But Buzz was really aura personified that entire movie, and Pixar had to bring him right down to earth. He sees a commercial at Sid's house and realizes that instead of an astronaut, he was a toy to earth. He sees a commercial at Sid's house and realizes that instead of an astronaut, he was a toy the whole time. He was watching that whole straight to press talking about some.
don't have the capacity.
And I'm not gonna lie, it was over for him. He tries to have his get back, putting on his wings and jumping for the window like he R. Kelly hitting that.
Hey, I can fly.
Only for him to fall on the ground
Break his
and
shit.
break one of his arms. Bro, this is actually vile work, nigga. And Pixar loves making their characters lose some aura. The whole plot of Toy Story 2 is Woody trying to avoid an aura loss. Once he broke his arm, he lost all his sauce. Woody really thought Andy was gonna do him like,
You're broken. I don't want to
play with you anymore.
but Pixar really mastered teaching kids the art of aura loss right here with Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen was the best
crash.
car around. Nobody could have touched him in the league. He was truly the GOAT. But sadly, his longevity reached the limit. It was about time for him to fall off. And it was against Jackson Storm. He was better than him in literally every statistical category.
What is this,
Storm was
Cars
moving
4?
like Anthony
If this is Cars 4, I didn't see this.
Edwards, done knocked off every legend of the past. And now McQueen
Or is it
was
Cars 5? Is it Cars 5? I don't
next.
remember.
And he really drove
If
next
this is
to
the new
bro.
Cars movie, I didn't see it.
Grabbed him on the shoulder and said you had a good run and speeds up to first. I don't know about y'all, but if a nigga was to speak
I
to
don't
me like
remember this
this,
part.
somebody's dying. And the announcer saying this would have rage baited the hell out of me. And Lightning McQueen, refusing to lose, tries his hardest to get back
And
in
then he
first,
crashes,
but his
don't he?
body just couldn't take it anymore. His wheels were turning into chicken noodle soup. They were talking about some, I'm tired, McQueen.
That's too damn bad.
And he drove to the limit and spun out, crashing all over the track and getting laid uncautious. This scene is the epitome of finding out your goat is washed, but he
Damn.
lost his aura so bad he gained it in return. Because how is the pose of you losing your aura contribute to one of the hardest movie posters of all?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's just so cool. This was Cars 3? Why don't I remember him going against that guy?
Time. This poster right here is the epitome of aura. I don't know how you could have one moment be two sides of the spectrum. It's truly hilarious.
That is
Lightning
true.
McQueen, you might have it on top. But that's the end of the video. Y'all let me know any other
W aura losses, bro. W aura losses.